I'm Rushikesh. Today I'm sharing some information about the Linux and introduction about the Linux. So firstly, what is Linux? Linux is basically a type of the operating system like Windows or Mac OS, but with a few big difference. It's open source, which means anyone can see it code, change it and share it. That makes it super flexible and popular for all sorts of users from running website to powering phones. History of Linux. Back in the day, there was an operating system called a Unix. It was a powerful but kind of expensive and mostly used in university and big companies. In the 1980s, a guy named Richard Stallman started the GNU project to create a free various of Unix, basically a set of free tool and program, but there was a one thing missing: a kernel, the heart of the OS operating system that talked to the computer hardware. Then in 1991, Linux Torvalds, a Finnish student, started working on this on kernel because he wanted a free Unix like system for his computer. He called it Linux. He shared it online, and since it was open source, lots of people helped to make it better. Eventually, combined Linux, the kernel, with the GNU, created the full operating system that anyone can use. Why is Linux important? Linux is important because it is a free open source operating system that power much of the technology we use every day, unlikely Windows or Mac OS. Linux doesn't cost anything and anyone can view, modify, or improve its code. This openness encourages innovation and collaboration across the world. Linux is also known for its stability and reliability. It can run for the months without crashing or needing a restart, which is why it is trusted by big companies to run server that host website, apps, and cloud service 24 by 7. Its strong security features make it harder to attack with virus or malware, so it is often used to sensitive environment like bank, hospital, and government agencies. Kernel versus operating system. The kernel is the core part of the operating system. Think of it as the engine of a car. It's managed communication between the computer's hardware like CPU, memory, and devices, and the software program running on it. The kernel handled important job like managing resources, running processes, and containing input-output operations. On the other hand, the operating system is the whole package you interact with. It includes the kernel plus additional tools like system libraries, user interface, commands line, and graphics, and an application. The operating system makes it easier for user to run programs, manage files, and perform tasks. In the case of the Linux, the word Linux technically refer to just the kernel, but the people say Linux they usually mean a full operating system built around that kernel, which includes many program and interface to make it user friendly. What is a Linux distribution? A Linux distribution is an operating system made from a Linux kernel combined with the set of software packages, management tools, and configuration. The Linux kernel is a core part of the interact with your computer hardware, but to have a usable system, you need to all the software around it like a desktop environment, a utilities package, manage, and more. Example of popular distros. Just for example, Ubuntu user friendly, great for beginners. Lot of software available, works well on desktop and servers. Another is Debian, known for the stability and security, often used on servers. Third one is a Fedora, focus on new technologies, good for people who want to latest software. Other is Cent OS, Rock is Linux, Alma Linux, reliable and stable, designed for business and servers. Last one is Arch Linux, are highly customizable for advanced user who want to full control. Here is some codes, the basic codes, commands for the using and everyday its use.